Good morning. Well, at least it's morning here in California. Well, episode 60 already. Can't believe it's been 60. Well, it's taken us 2 years to get 60. Hey, but good morning, good afternoon, like Sal would kind of say. But what's up? Like I like to say, and to all the aviation fans out there, I'd like to welcome you to the show. We've got MJ and Michael with us this morning. How you fellas doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing well. You can see my down here what I've been doing.
Yep. So MJ is an aircraft maintenance technician, photographer, and traveler, and Michael is a
Correct.
guy learning piano. So, how are your lessons going, Michael?
They're going well. I'm not at Beethoven yet, but we're working our way up.
What are you playing right now? Like chopsticks or something like that?
No, we're past that. We're getting into the middle now.
All right. All right. Well, it's good to have you guys. Sal is on the road right now. He is headed to Las Vegas. Those of you that know his channel, Cali Plains, 6 p.m. Pacific time. He'll be at Fremont Street for everybody's favorite band, Sugar. So I'm glad it's an early one because I can actually see it because I go to bed around 8 or 9 on Saturday night, so I'll be able to stay up for this one. So I'm glad they're playing early. It's always good to check out some live music with Sal on Cali Drives. All right. Hey, let's say good morning to some of our friends that are in the chat. We got Full Metal Dragon. Good morning, my friend. We got the one and only Lady Cat, one of our mods. Oh, it's afternoon there. Good afternoon, Lady Cat. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, let's get this right. Joshua Leclerc is here. Good morning, Joshua. Mark Bright is here. Good. Oh, it is good morning there, but 2 a.m. Oh, my goodness. MJ Scanlon, member for 8 months. Oh, MJ, thank you for supporting the channel with not only your membership, but being part of the crew here. And we're going to hear from MJ in just a little bit. He's got an awesome trip report from a recent trip to Colombia. So I'm looking forward to that. And we got some more friends that are here. I just saw Richard's here. Richard, yeah, 2 a.m. there or 4 a.m. I know. What time is it there, Richard? Let us know. Let's see here. Who else was here? I saw a few other friends here. I think that's about it for now, but they'll be coming in and we'll. Oh, there we go. Cat's Meow is here. One of our mods. Good morning, Cat's Meow. Good to see you, my friend. All right. As we have more friends coming in, straggling in after a Friday night of party. Oh, never mind. Oh, what did Mark say? I meant 2 a.m. Oh, it's 2 a.m. when Fremont Street starts. Got it. It's 7 p.m. right now where Mark's at. And for Richard, it's 8 p.m. All right. Well, good to have you guys here. Thank you for spending part of your evening with us. All right. Well, our last show was about 2 weeks ago. We were at the SFO Collectible Show. And man, what a good time that was with Sal. Man, I tell you what, that show was packed. Like the first, I don't know, let's see, that show went from 8:30 to 2:30. I'll tell you, by about 11 or 12, some of the tables from the vendors, man, they were wiped out, sold out. So it was a really good time and good time seeing a lot of old friends and just seeing a lot of neat stuff on display and for sale. I didn't buy anything, but Sal bought something. I can't remember what he bought, but he showed it. So anyways, all right.
How about that tower? Right? Didn't he get that tower of SFO or something?
That's right. Sal bought that SFO tower. Yeah, he bought the SFO tower. Actually, he showed it. We had a pop-up stream this last Wednesday doing some flight tracking, and he showed it. Yes, Lady Cat, the SFO tower. I'm not sure if it lights up. I couldn't remember if it could plug in and light up or not, but he had his eye on that thing like maybe since Friday night or early Saturday morning. Then he finally went and got it. So, yeah, it was a fun time. Yeah, so he is scheduled to be at Fleet Week next week. Fleet Week is still going to go on, but there just may be less of a show. So anyways, yeah, this weekend is actually the Salinas Air Show out here in California, which is like 40 minutes south of me. And sadly, the Blue Angels flew back to Pensacola, from what I understand. So anyways, enough of that sad news. Let's get on to some good news. Lufthansa. I'm sure many of you may have seen this in the week, but Lufthansa just painted a 787-9 in a special 100-year livery. And I just wanted to get your guys' take on this. MJ, have you seen this yet?
I have. I think it's pretty cool. It's a little, I guess, darker blue. Almost kind of looks, black.
Yeah, it
Took a
almost looks kind of black to
to
me.
see
Yeah.
the condor there, the bird. Almost looks Shamu-ish. I was thinking
Shamu.
Shamu at first.
That's what I kind of thought at first.
Yeah.
Lady Cat says it's a pretty Dreamweaver. Yeah. Michael, what are your thoughts on this?
I like it. I didn't notice that the middle portion was actually part of the bird because I saw this angle, I think, before, which
Yep.
I thought I couldn't tell if it's blue or black, but I really like it. Which
Yep.
is funny. I don't like the newer Lufthansa, just the tail in dark blue, but I like this. So I hope they keep this.
Yep. Well, if you see as they get it inside, it almost looks a little more purplish.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I like the accent with the silver. It's good color accent there.
Yep. Richard says it's interesting. It is interesting. Yeah. Every time there's a new livery coming out, we always try to show it. And in the last 2 weeks, there's also Emirates. They just painted another 380. I can't remember what the theme of the livery is. Dang, I should have got that one, but I didn't. Cat's Meow says, I like the logo on the body of the plane in white. It is one of the first side we viewed. Yes, it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Luis Garcia is here. And he says he thinks it looks great. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It just looks better under lights, you know. And because like MJ said, you get it outside, it almost looks like it's black. So
Yeah, I was wondering.
yeah.
Where's that black that they took set or?
There it is, a bird. Yeah. And then
Birder, probably.
Full Metal Dragon. I love the white crane across the dark blue also. Now, is that a crane or a condor back there?
It can't be condor because there's already a condor.
That's true. And there's not a bunch of stripes on it.
Any word when there's going to be flying or where to or?
I don't know. Let's get the reg and we'll track it later. Let me grab the reg right here. Hey, MJ, would you mind writing down that reg? It's right there. We could see it, and we'll track it when we do some tracking a little later in the show, if you wouldn't mind, my friend. And we'll see if this bird is in the air. Okay. Full Metal Dragon says it is a crane. All right, it is a crane. Thank you, Full Metal Dragon, for that. All right. And Lady Cat says Japan Airlines has a crane too. Ah, yes. I always thought it was some sort of dragon, but I guess I don't know. I just guess I can't see it the right way. All right. Yep. Yep. There's the reg right there. If you could see it, I can make it bigger if you need me to. There we go. Did you get it, MJ? We can't hear you. Oh, sorry. Your mic is shut off for some reason. There we go.
I was wondering what's going on. We shut it off before it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Delta Alpha Bravo Papa uniform.
All right. Very nice. We will track that plane later and when we do some plane tracking, and we'll see if it is in the air yet. So, all right. Hey, MJ, you and your wife recently had a trip to Colombia.
Yes, we did.
And we're going to do a 2-part trip report this week and next week. And MJ sent me over some awesome photos, in which we always know MJ always has awesome stories to go with his photos. So let's take a look into his trip to Colombia. And here we go.
All right, let's go. So here's our first photo here. Can you make that bigger? Can you
yes,
F11 that or something? Or anyway, it's fine. It's fine like it is. No, I mean like to get the borders off, but that's fine. That's fine. It is. So this I didn't really get many shots. There we go. Coming in because I didn't have the window seat. My wife did. So we flew from Memphis to Miami on American on a Max 37 Max, and then from Miami to Bogota on a Max. So this is as we've come off the airplane and we're going through the long walk to customs. And as you can see, we're in Bogota here at the El Dorado International Airport. Got the mountains in the background, and Bogota sits at about 8,000 feet, I believe, elevation.
Wow.
So it's
Oh,
already
so
pretty
it is
high.
high elevation. All
It's a
right.
high elevation city. And this is an Avianca A320, and it
Ooh,
just came in from Quito, Ecuador.
wow.
And yeah, that was for a couple of days the only plane picture I got, because it's not the safest place to go plane spotting around there. And with my
Yeah.
Spanish like non-existent, I wasn't gonna like wander around outside the airport.
Careful.
And we were clear on the other side of the town anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, so we can go to the next one. So as we leave, we get our bags. We've been through customs. We get the Uber, and then I'm noticing there's motorcycles everywhere, and it seems to be a pretty popular thing, especially in South America and the bigger cities, because Bogota is almost 8 million people,
Oh my
a lot of
gosh.
traffic,
Wow.
and man, there's thousands and thousands of motorcycles just cruising through traffic. And I think this guy here is just like doing a little cabbie thing, taking her wherever she needs to go.
Oh, I almost thought that was
Legit.
you and your wife at first, and had
No,
somebody take a picture.
no. I wasn't that daring yet to ride a motorcycle around Bogota. Traffic's a little rough. Traffic's thick. It's not as crazy as Santa Cruz, Bolivia, but it's thick. There's a lot of traffic there, and you got to kind of know where you're going.
All right.
This here is not too far from where we were. We were like on the east side of Bogota, right at the foothills of the mountains. And this is Usaquén. This is a train station that I kind of stumbled across. And
Oh,
they run a tourist train out of here, but I could never catch the train because I never could make heads or tails of the schedule. Because what they said the train should come through there, a train never showed up. So
oh wow.
again, it's South America. So you get there when you get there, you leave when you leave. So it's nobody's pushing a hard schedule there.
All right. Let's. Oh yes, here we go.
I knew
All
you
right.
liked the meals here, so this
I'm waiting for it.
the
Tell us
food
what-
is awesome. We
Oh,
didn't have a
man.
bad meal any day. This was in a this was in
love
like
food.
I guess you'd call it downtown, the main section of Bogota, the original section of Bogota in the foothills there. At the Restaurante Esplendido Bistro, and I've got this beef tip deal with vegetables in my mango juice that I've almost finished off on my bowl of rice. But yeah, every day was a great meal. There's no McDonald's or anything like that. I mean, there is a McDonald's, but we weren't doing McDonald's. You don't go to another country and eat fast food. But yeah, every meal was awesome. This was a nice. We were just walking around. We come across this little restaurant, go inside, get our lunch, and then continue on. We were down in. That's all right. That's where we were headed next. So we go to the Gold Museum, which is Museo del Oro, and this is gold that has been discovered and found from pre-Columbian days, I guess before Colombia formed as a country. So we're talking, probably the 10th, 11th century. All this gold that they pieces, and these are representing some of the leaders of the indigenous groups of the time in that area of Colombia. Uh-oh, we lost Steve.
Uh-oh.
I'll be right back. I
He's
just gotta prop my foot up so it doesn't get swollen.
Oh, I got you. And then this is a mask made of gold, and these were made for like the leaders of the, I wouldn't call it a tribe, of the group of wherever the villages were. And then the leader would have a mask that was made for them, and they would wear this mask to represent they were the leader of that group of people in that area. And this museum was huge, and I could have showed 100 pictures that I took in there, just all this different gold pieces that they found. And of course, this is one of the reasons that the Spaniards came and invaded South America, to take the minerals and riches from the indigenous peoples of all the countries there.
If you want to see gold, the museum in Madrid, the most gold I've ever seen. The palace, excuse me, Golden Palace.
Yeah, they made everything from gold. Everything, their utensils, these masks, the decorations they wore, everything was made from gold. It was that easily accessible.
Wow. All right, let's see. Ooh, what's this?
So this is the big trend in all the cities around the world now to have the name of that city. So this is probably the 4th or 5th Bogota sign that I saw. But this was right outside the museum, and this was a little more artistically, and they had the street graffiti on there. And you can kind of see at the bottom, it's got some wheels on there. So this big square, I guess they move it around to different parts of the square, and people do their little touristy things. And I kind of got in between people getting over there to try to take a shot of it with nobody in the shot.
That's cool. All right. Oh, new friend.
There's my yeah, it's a buddy of mine. I was in another section of Bogota called Usaquén. This is not too far from where we were staying. We were having breakfast that morning. I happened to go out and I was taking some pictures around the neighborhood. And I saw the guy coming up the hill, so went to take a picture, and he saw me, so he decided to pose coming all the way up the hill. So I waited till he got closer to get that shot.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Wow.
Now this is in the La Candelera section. This is like the old section of Bogota. This is the Cathedral Promada near the Bolivar Square, Bolivar Plaza. And this, oh man, this is probably a 1,000-year-old church. So it's a beautiful church. You couldn't take any pictures inside of it though. But it's this huge cathedral that's there, the main cathedral in Bogota. And like I said, inside was beautiful with all these ornate decorations and the stained windows and a lot of gold ornaments in there, but no photographs inside the cathedral.
Oh, wow. All right, let's see what you got.
But
next.
I mean, this is why we get on the airplanes and fly places, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
this is all part of travel. So, those of
So
you
this
that
is
wondering, why aren't we showing planes? Planes take people places, and these
Take you
this is
places,
an
and this is what
interesting
you go see.
place that I've never been to, and this
Yeah.
is so awesome to me seeing all these
Excuse me.
awesome photos.
And that looks like total Latin America.
All right, MJ, it's all yours.
Yes,
again.
this is a big area downtown. The shops and the restaurants, and then this guy here has got his little menu trying to get you to come to his restaurant, and the people are everywhere. And then you can see farther back the umbrellas of the street vendors down near the plaza. And yeah, it's just a very vibrant city. I never really felt any problem walking around with Bogota or anything like that, and just lots of people and enjoying their day. And the weather was fairly, I mean, it was cool, probably 60s and 70s most days,
All
and
right.
a couple of sunny
Yeah.
days, but it was very comfortable weather. Very
Cool.
comfortable weather.
All right. Uh-oh.
My buddy, the police officer there, standing in front of one of the government buildings. So I kind of, again, with my limited Spanish, we understood, is it okay I take a picture of you? He was like, fine. So he struck a pose for me. And
Don't do that in Mexico. Don't take pictures of police in Mexico.
they don't want you to take their picture. That's why I asked. I just don't arbitrarily take the picture.
Don't even bother.
But you see a lot of the police around the government buildings. They have this fencing around. I guess people, there are protesting here and there, but I didn't see any protesters while we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, look at that.
So the cathedral again, a little closer shot of it, looking up at the great architecture of this building, and how it stood here for so long. And yeah, it's a beautiful building.
Yeah, beautiful. I love the way you compose the shot with the clouds in the sky. Oh, that's worthy of being.
Yeah, the sun came out. I had to try to get in a few good shots while the sun peeked through the clouds there.
Yeah.
Great angle.
Oh, chess.
Again, they have one of these main avenues that's just blocked off for the walking, and all the shops and stores and restaurants are there. And these guys, they got their little chess tournaments going on. I'm sure they're out there all day long playing, and they all look very deep into their next move of what's going to happen. But yeah, it was a great scene there. It was a great. I really enjoyed being in Bogota.
Did you get in on any of these chess games?
No, I don't have that capability. I'm sure these guys, they'd have me in like 5 moves.
That's really good.
Excuse me. All right, so now this is up near a town called Tocancipá, about 25 miles north of Bogota, and we had decided to go paragliding. So those are my feet as we're paragliding. You can kind of see off in the distance to the left, and then like in between my feet, there's a couple of paragliders out there.
Okay.
So we've got some elevation here. It's probably a good 10, 11,000 feet that we're at the top of this mountain flying. So, in the way I guess the natural design of that mountain, the wind just comes rolling up this hill, and it just makes it real easy to lift off on these paragliders. And there were probably 4 or 5 different operations up there. It's this long. We get into the town, which is down along this water reservoir here, and then you have to get somebody to ride you up, and it takes a while because there's these little bumpy roads, dirt roads, all the way up to the top of the mountain.
Oh, wow.
But it was quite enjoyable. We were out there in just about 30-40 minutes on the paraglide.
Oh, wow.
And I had the guy that did, it's a tandem. So the guy that was taking me along spoke okay English, so we could kind of communicate.
enough to communicate.
And
Yeah.
then we wound up, my wife and I just wound up hanging out there all day because it's just so beautiful up on top of this mountain. And this particular day, it was really, the sun was out. It wasn't very cold. Just watching these paragliders fly around. We probably hung out there for several hours just chilling. It'd be a great place to go up and have a picnic on top of this mountain.
Oh, now is that
And
like
watch all these
a
folks fly.
reservoir down there?
That's a reservoir down there, yes. A couple towns that are off of that reservoir.
Oh, really? Wow, that's awesome. See, at first I thought maybe you were sitting on a ledge with your feet hanging over. Didn't realize you were
No,
actually
that was
paragliding. That's
I was
cool.
up in the air there. Yeah, I was up
Awesome.
in the air.
All right, let's see what we got next. Oh, that's so beautiful.
So that's the view. Yeah. So you got some little villages here. There's a bigger town across the reservoir there, and then like on my side is where Tocansapa is, like probably behind the mountain range where we are there. But
Yeah.
it was like this all day. It was just a beautiful day to be. We picked a really good day to go out there and do this.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we took a bus. So we took the bus from Bogota, which is how we were told from these people here. Well, they didn't quite explain it very well, so we kind of misunderstood about where we were to get the bus. So we wound up getting at a bus station deep in the heart of Bogota, which was not the right thing to do. Because we could have gone to this other bus station, because it winds up going to this other bus station on the north side of town, closer to where we were staying. So we spent like 2 hours on this bus just trying to get through Bogota because the traffic is incredibly bad. So we could have saved 2 hours staying in the condo and chilling out before we got on the regular bus. But they just took this bus up to Tocansapa and
are they school buses?
Drop you off.
Are they
What's that?
school buses? Are they like school buses like Central America? They got school buses that they like.
No, these were like what did they call them?
Actual like metro kind of bus.
Like a tour bus.
Oh, okay.
Like better than a Greyhound bus, but like a tour bus.
I think,
and they had smaller buses. They had smaller buses too, which we wound up riding later. Once we got up there and I kind of figured out how all that worked, but yeah, it worked out great. Took us to a little place in town. We got off the bus and worked it out from there to get up to the top of this mountain.
For our friends that just came in, we welcome you. MJ and his wife recently went to the country of, I was going to say Bolivia, but that was further back, Colombia. And he's sharing part one of his trip report. And man, so far this has been so awesome. And we're going to move on to the next photo.
All right, the next photo. And this is how the setup is. You're on this tandem deal, and this is actually my wife in the green helmet. She's coming in for a landing because I took off first, and then I didn't know when she took off. So then I kind of try to find her in the sky, but there's like 20 paragliders, and I didn't know what she had on. I mean, I didn't know what helmet she had on or anything. And then I finally figured out this was her coming in. So it's pretty. And then this guy just standing there kind of helps guide you because it's like, again, it's really windy, so it doesn't take much. They hook you all up in there and give you your quick little briefing. And then when they spin that parachute around, it just fills with air. Boof, you're off.
So you're not afraid
of No, I'm not afraid of the heights. I'm going to show you something. It wasn't me, but the next picture, I'm going to show you a maneuver they did that almost made me lose my lunch. But so he dumps where he's pulling on those cables there. He's dumping the air off of the parachute so he can kind of slowly, basically like putting the flaps out on a jet. He's slowing his roll down so he can still have the lift, but enough lift to gently get down onto the ground.
And how did your wife like paragliding, or has she done it before? Was this her first time?
No, neither one of us had done it before. She loved it.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. All right. Okay, let's see that next picture you're talking about. Oh my goodness.
So this isn't me, but we did do a maneuver similar to this. My wife shot a video of. She thought we were crashing. But he didn't tell me he was going to do this maneuver. If he had told me, maybe I'd have been a little more prepared for it. But he just whipped that thing around like that, and then I was like, "Whoa,
God, it's like a roller coaster."
I was not ready for that, man. So I thought for a second there I was going to hurl, but it was all right. But I was like, "Yeah, let's don't do that again." Without telling me.
Did you yell or scream or anything, or you just?
I didn't say anything. I just like when he came out of it because I wasn't sure at first, and when he came out of that move, I said, "Yeah, let's not do that again without you telling me we're going to make that move." Okay? I need to be a little prepared before we're going crazy.
Man, that's crazy. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh my gosh, almost upside down.
Almost upside down, but the moon was out, so I got a nice shot with this guy by the moon. So yeah, I could just hang it out there. I could just hang out there all day and watch these guys fly by.
Yeah, Alvinor, that maneuver does look intense. Oh my gosh.
It was intense, Alvinor. Let me tell you, it was intense. I would have been
screaming like for dear life.
This is we're coming back down the mountain now. We're done. We've been now it's like because we did that in the morning. This is like mid-afternoon now. We finally decided to come down off the mountain. And this is just the town of Tecamsapa. We're coming down, and the main square is kind of off in the distance there. But it's not a huge town. It's a small little town. It's kind of a, because we went on a Saturday, so the traffic was pretty thick. So like I said, it's 25 miles, but it probably took us about an hour and a half on the bus because of the traffic. Because everybody's leaving Bogota and they're coming out here to the countryside to do things. They come to this little town. There's several little towns along the way that people come out, maybe hang out for the weekend or do like we did. There was a lot of people doing the paragliding. There's some people go out on the boats on that reservoir. There's all these little things that people, it's a weekend, so you're leaving and you're going out to the countryside to have your weekend and do something.
Very
so
green.
That was the only drawback was the traffic getting back and forth, but it wasn't terrible.
Like I say, it's very, very green. Did they just have like coming out of their winter a while back where they had a lot of rain, or?
Well, let me think.
Spring?
So they're out. So we were in summer still, so it was their winter, because they are actually below the equator at this point, but they're so close to the equator.
Right.
It's kind of hard to tell the difference, and they don't really have. It's pretty much the same temperature almost year round. In the evenings, 40 to 50 out here, a little more in the country, and then 70s, sometimes 80s if it's really sunny during the day.
Oh.
And this might have been a little bit more of the rainy season in the wintertime.
Okay, yeah,
a little more rain in one part of the year than the other, but it never really gets. It doesn't really snow at this point.
Are you north of the equator there, or are you near the equator?
Just south of we're south of the equator, I believe. But Bogota is south of the equator. So I think the equator. I'd have to look at it, but I'm pretty sure the equator goes through Colombia, but we're just south of the equator.
Yeah. All right.
But being so high up in the mountains, so it's cooler.
Yeah.
And here in the main square of Tecamsapa, of course, another one of these signs that has the names on it, and people want to get their pictures in front of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't very well get everybody to leave. Y'all get up. I want to take a picture with everybody in there.
Yeah.
So it was a nice little square, and actually this is late in the afternoon, and they had some what looked like high school kids that were in there playing, like a band that were playing some music. So people were just hanging out, and they had little, because it's the weekend, they had like their little street fair going on, people selling things, little vendors, tents were set up around, and selling little trinkets and knickknacks and foods and that kind of thing.
The one thing I've noticed about the shots that you have people in, the people just look so relaxed. It's not like here where
Latin America.
Yeah.
Like
there's Latin America, exactly. It's Latin America.
Like we're Michael lives in the LA metro area. I'm the south end of like the San Francisco metro area in Silicon Valley. Man, people are in a rush. You like see them at restaurants. There's like this intense feeling, but these people just look so relaxed and just, I kind of want that.
It is pretty relaxing. It was a very relaxing vibe there. This town was great. So this here is the well, I've lost my place. Here we go. The parish of the Nuestra Senora del Transito in Tecamsapa. And this church was, I'm sorry?
Transito is transit, yeah.
Transit, yes.
Yeah.
So this church was constructed in the late 18th century, early 19th century. It started construction in 1792 and completed in 1803. Beautiful church. I didn't go inside this church. I don't know if it was open. Oh, because it was Saturday, so I think maybe there was a mass going. So I wouldn't.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
Oh.
And we've been walking around this plaza, and at this point we had come across. They had like a little tourism set up. So my wife was talking to the young lady that was there. Of course, I can't hold a conversation, but I was kind of trying to give information to my wife for her to ask the questions. And because I couldn't quite figure out how do we get back, because it wasn't really like a bus station when we got there. They just stopped at a point, people got off the bus, and the bus kept trucking. Like, all right, so where do we get a bus to get back? So basically, and it's very similar in Bolivia too, in Santa Cruz. You go out to the main highway, and there's a couple little spots you can see that kind of look like a bus stop, and you just kind of hang out, wait for a bus that comes by with a sign in the window that has the name of the town that you want to go to.
Okay.
That's basically what we do. We went out there, and then finally a bus came by, said Bogota. We flagged him down. We get on that bus. And I think it was maybe $20 between the two of us to get back to Bogota.
Okay. Wow.
So it was it wasn't bad. They definitely stuffed the bus full of people, but it was a good ride to get out of there, to get back. So then we enjoyed this so much, we came back the next day. So we took another bus
Oh,
figured
wow.
out how to do the bus. We did a much better job of getting there the next day.
Mhm.
And so now we're back into the Tocansapatu, because we had noticed this park. And then
Mhm.
behind there, that is what you think it is. It's a replica of the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, I was
A
wondering about that.
full, it's not a model. That's a full-size replica of the Taj
What?
Mahal.
Wow.
Yes, it's huge. Because y'all saw it from the highway when we were coming in. I was like, was that the Taj Mahal back off this road? What is that all about? So my wife had asked somebody, and they told us. And it's this park called the park Jaime Duque. And Jaime Duque was this philanthropist, which is a word I have a hard time saying, a philanthropist who put money aside to create this park for the people in this area. And it's not an amusement park per se with rides and things, but it's a huge park that has like this Taj Mahal. It has a little zoo in there. It has all these like things representing different parts of the world, an aviary with all these birds, a whole nother section about machinery. It has a museum with artworks in it. It has this huge food court, but it's not like fast food. It's like what we saw earlier. It's good food that you go to these food courts and eat and just hang out.
Mhm.
So yeah, we did this, and then when we did this was on a train ride. You take a train that takes all the way around, like a lot of amusement parks have the trains that go all the way around the park, right? So we're just doing the thing all the way around the park.
Like
So were you on a train right here when you snapped this photo?
I did. I was on a train when I
Wow,
snapped
very
this
nice.
photo, and I snapped a bunch of photos, and this was the one that I kind of cropped and leveled and got the best look out of. And this here is a DC-4, and originally made for the Army Air Force in World War II as a Skymaster, C-54 Skymaster. Later went to Pan Am briefly, and then Avianca acquired it in 1947, and it's been in Colombia ever since.
Wow.
So yeah, it was on display here on this out on this stick, and yeah, so it's looking good.
Cool.
They're keeping it pretty good shape, so it's looking good there.
Oh, man.
There's
yes.
the Taj Mahal and the water that goes around it.
Wow, that is awesome.
So we wound up going into the Taj Mahal.
Oh.
And so as you go inside the Taj Mahal, that'd be like the next shot there. So inside there, they had a couple planes. So they had this. They had a Stearman, a PT-17, that they acquired this back during World War II. They acquired like 30 Stearmans for training for the Colombian Air Force.
Wow.
And this one, of course, is inside and looks really good for being inside. Out of the weather, takes care. And then you can kind of see some of this artwork on the back walls there. There was this artwork everywhere. Statues, monuments, a whole other museum that had some more artwork in there to check out. But yeah, it was an interesting place. It was definitely an interesting place to check out. And then I was obsessed with these flags because I wanted to get them all out with the wind. It was a little windy, and I couldn't never get. And I finally got the shot, so they're all out. So then, what I was setting up to do this for you, Steve, I said, well, I know the one in the middle is the Colombian flag.
Yeah, that is.
And the Colombian flag, and the yellow. So I looked up, what does the flag mean? So the yellow signifies wealth, the blue, the two ocean coastlines, because Colombia has two oceans on either side, and then the red for the blood spilt by their heroes for the different, freeing them from the Spaniard rule. And then they had a thing with Peru at one time and some of the other conflicts. The bottom, the yellow, red, and white flag represents the foundation for Jaime Duque, who started all this park. And I could never find any information on this other flag. It almost looks Romanian, like the Romanian flag, but I don't know what that flag's about. So it wasn't for like because they have like states, not like kind of like states in the Colombia,
or like provinces or states.
Provinces, yeah. I could never figure out what that was all about.
Oh, all right.
But from this park, we went to this. Ooh. This was a kind of on the other side of the parking lot. So you just go, all right, let's go to the Aviation Museum, of course.
Oh, Aviation Museum. Here we go.
Museo Aeroespacial
that's cool.
of the Colombian Air Force.
Wow.
Now, the only problem I had with this is because as we're coming up, so I'm taking pictures. I got my nice Canon R6 out, taking my shots. And we're a group of people there. You got to go to the window. You don't have to pay to get in, but you have to
like check in.
Check in, like they want to see who you are. And I have to show my passport to go in there. My wife and I show our passport to go in there. And he notices my camera, and then he's saying something, and then my wife says, "You can't have the camera out." I said, "What?" So you can't take any pictures with your camera. I said, "You're kidding me."
Yeah,
so I don't know if it was that for that day, because I've seen other pictures from this place that I know people took with a nice camera, but maybe
Do you
would
think
be subject
maybe
to
he
review.
targeted you because you're a tourist?
So
Yeah.
yeah, probably. But I did get some pictures in. So so I got, this is coming up. So this here is a 707 that
Nice.
was originally delivered to World Airways in 1967, and then Korean Air had it for a while, and then it came. The Colombian Air Force acquired it in 1983, and they converted it into a tanker here, and then they have this out right in front of the museum, so it's simulating the air tanking to a Mirage M5 there, which of course is a French aircraft. And when the Colombians acquired the Mirages, they sent all of their pilots and mechanics and everybody associated with it to school in France. They got all their training in France for these airplanes. And the next shot's a little closer up shot of that Mirage.
Oh yeah, you can see like the fuel.
The fuel hose and nozzle up there, the
Yeah.
refueling port. And that was the last shot I got with the R6. The rest of the shots here are going to be with my cell phone camera, which they still came out all right. But I would have liked to have had with the better camera. So now once inside, it's actually a pretty good aviation museum. I've been to a lot of aviation museums. This is probably one of the better ones. It has quite a collection of airplanes in there, and they're actually building another structure on the backside of this park for more exhibits. Wow. So here's this C-130 Bravo model that was in the Colombian Air Force. They acquired this aircraft like in the early 80s. Actually, they acquired this aircraft.
Oh, wow.
So it was just part of their, and was actually in service till not too long ago that they took it out. And a lot of these airplanes, there used to be a near the airport in Bogota, they had a lot of these airplanes on display there, and I guess somebody decided, no, we need to put them in a better place to be better maintained and better secured. So then 25 miles out of town, they put them here in Tocancipá at this park. And so it's a good history of the Colombian Air Force and the aircraft that they have in their fleet. There's another one they have in their fleet is the Havilland Beaver DCH or DHC, not DC, DHC2. They acquired these back in the 50s. They were training / observation type aircraft that they used around. And there's quite a few. Actually, there's quite a few air bases in Colombia for their Air Force. And yeah, that was just one of the ones they had. And I got a nice brief glimpse of sun coming out, so I figured I'd get a nice shot of this guy.
Before we go on to the next photo, so this is mainly like an outdoor museum?
Mainly an outdoor museum. They have, when you first come in, there's a building that has some exhibits inside. They have some engines, like some old radial engines, and then a turbine engine with a cutout on it, so you can see the inside of a turbine engine. A mock-up of a simulator, and then some other exhibits talking about like the first females involved with the Colombian Air Force and some of the first that they had in their history of aviation. But unfortunately, those didn't come out very well on my cell phone. I don't know what I had done wrong on that, but it was a pretty. I mean, you could spend an hour just in there reading everything that they had in there for the information they had on the Colombian Air Force.
Very cool. Before we go on to the next photo, hey Sam, welcome Sam, and Sam's been a member for 2 months. Sam, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being a member, and man, thank you for being here today. We're in the middle of part 1 of MJ's Colombia trip report. But anyways, once again, Sam, thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's go on to the next one, MJ.
All right,
with the Taj Mahal in the back. That's awesome.
Taj Mahal in the background. We got a Mirage pointing up to the sky, and then we have this, excuse me, this T-33, this Lockheed T-33 on display. So one thing about the Colombian Air Force, they were very eclectic about who they acquired their airplanes from. Like in the beginning, they had a lot of German aircraft because of the German influence in Colombia. They have the American aircraft. They have some Canadian aircraft. They have the French aircraft. So they have quite a bit of airplanes there. And this guy here this is what started Colombia in the jet era. This was their first jet aircraft they acquired in 1954, or this group of airplanes they acquired in 1954, these T-33s. And that's what they're trainers. They're training aircraft. So they were training for to use as fuelers, but actually they kind of rigged these up a little bit with some rockets. You can kind of see a pod there underneath the wing. So yeah, and the the first group of pilots that were trained for these aircraft were actually trained in the United States and Lackland Air Force Base in Texas is where they got their training back in the 50s to fly these T-33s.
Wow, awesome. All right, let's see what you got next.
And we have the F-86, the Sabre jet, and these they had to have acquired these early because this is 1956 that they got these Sabre jets, so they acquired these pretty early. And this actually, I think, was one of the ones that were actually made in Canada because some of those were made in Canada, some were made in the United States, and these were actually made in Canada. And they acquired 6 of those in '56. So not too long after they got to T-33s, now they're ready for the fighters to come out. So they got them some, which is a pretty hefty fighter back in its day.
Yeah, look at the wing.
Awesome. Speaking of a Sabre jet, when I was maybe 8, 9 years old, I read a book called Sabre Jet Pilot. Does that sound familiar? MJ, did you ever come across that book?
I can't say that I have.
It was about a fighter pilot. I think it was a true story. And I was maybe 8 or 9, man. I could not put that book down. I would my mom, I'd have bedtime because I was a kid. And she'd be like, all right, you got to put the book down. You got to go to bed. And I just couldn't put that book down until I finished it. And it's like, now that it came back in, came back to mind, I might try to look for it and read it again. It was so intriguing.
Sabre Jet Pilot.
I think it's called Sabre Jet Pilot. Yeah. So it's a really cool book. So anyways, I digress. Let's go on to the next one.
All right. So we had our little float plane here. This is our German airplane here. This is the Junkers W-34. This is 1929. They acquired these W-34s from Germany. So I thought it was a really cool scene there with the float plane in the water that they got there, the Mirage pointing straight to the sky and the Taj Mahal in the background. The sun kind of messed me up, or the clouds messed me up a little bit there. It looked a lot better when it was still shining bright in the sun, but you get what you get sometimes.
If
so
they
this
took,
is as we're
if they took the propeller off that I don't know, that water, the one in the water,
the Junkers, yeah,
if they took the propeller off and the housing, it would almost look like the front of a train.
Yeah, it's true.
Kind of does, yeah. Does.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
that's okay. That's okay.
It just caught my attention.
So this is us. We're on the way out of the park now, so we've walked all around and saw all our airplanes, and my wife indulged me and let me get away with all that, so it's pretty good. And then the last shot here, now the sun has come back out again, and this was to that other park, the Jaime Duque Park, and that's where you go through, or that's where you enter the park through this rotunda, this round building, and inside there's a big statue of this guy, and it tells you about him and how he put money in and built this foundation to build this huge park, and a bunch of artwork inside of this building as well. And this will be the last slide for part 1.
Yeah, that's very
that's
cool.
the end of our day in Tocancipá as we head back to Bogota.
Cool. Very cool. Thank you, MJ, for sharing part 1. And next Saturday show, MJ will share part 2 and conclude this trip report. Man, that's so awesome. I mean, all the architecture, all the classic, planes and stuff, just very, very cool. And part 2, will we see a little more food? Possibly.
We could put a little more food in there for you. Yeah,
a little more food. You know me. I want to see a little more food.
I can put some more food in there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Not a problem.
A little more food. That'll make me a happy camper. All right. Well, thank you, MJ. Man, that was so intriguing. That was fun. All right. Hey, all right, everybody. As we move on with the show, it's that time that I know y'all love. Time to track some planes. So we're going to kick off round 1 requests. MJ, if you wouldn't mind taking the requests in, that would be awesome. Problem. And right now we're going to open up your request for round 1, just one plane that you want us to track for round 1. And at the end of round 2, we'll track that Lufthansa 100th anniversary, if that sounds okay to you, MJ.
Sure.
All right. Let's see what's in the sky today. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, don't be bashful now.
Don't be bashful. Yeah. All right. All right, let's
Only
get
got
this
one
going
request.
here.
Nobody else is requesting. I know Nancy's not here. She's not feeling well, so she's
Yeah,
not with us today.
I just see Richard with the request so far. Any more requests? Don't be shy.
Yeah, it's
This
funny.
is-
People here.
I hope we didn't request you all out on a Wednesday with that pop-up. I know Alvanor's got to have something Russian in there.
Yeah. I like.
Okay, Full Metal Dragon, she's looking up hers. Alvanor's got to
Okay.
have something. Maybe Sam has something, a plane you want us to track, see where it is at in the world today. As you guys notice, that's central part of California here. SFO is up here. And man, we've got some busy skies around here today.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I have my curtains closed. I'm not sure if it is sunny or cloudy. I think it's sunny. It's supposed to be a little on the warm side in the area. I think we're supposed to get 80 here where I live, about 80 degrees. So yeah. All right, there we go. Mark's got one. Sam's got one. Alvanor's got one. There we go. Now they're rolling in Full Metal Dragon. She'll have hers just shortly. Yeah. Michael, any trips coming up?
No, just next week to see you.
All right.
That's about it. Oh, and in a couple of weeks I'm going to Flagstaff for my cousin's wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next weekend you're coming up to this area, but you're driving. You're not flying.
I'm driving. Yeah.
Now Arizona, are you flying to Arizona?
I'm flying to Phoenix, and then I'm getting a ride from my uncle to up to Flagstaff. Yeah.
All right. Maybe you can get us some photos and information about your flights to and back, over and back. Yeah.
It's the 24th, so it's a couple weeks from now.
Yeah. You can get us a little trip report and
Sounds
see
good.
what we got going on. All right. Last call. Any more requests for round number 1? All right. We are going to close the requests now. Round 1 requests are now closed, and we're going to, when MJ is ready, we're going to start tracking some planes.
Okay, let's first is going to be Richard.
All right, Richard.
Richard has Alpha Papa Bravo Papa Echo.
All right, Richard. It's got, oh, is this something different? This is Fly Jenna. Oh my gosh, I've never heard of this one.
Neither have I.
Wow, Fly Jenna.
Is that Japanese?
No,
Oh,
that registration is what?
Doesn't look Japanese. Maybe, I don't know.
Not where he's flying is not Japanese.
Got
Let's
two,
see, is a registration on this page? I don't see a registration on this page.
AP. I don't think that's Japanese.
No, let's go back to the photo. It starts with Alpha Papa, Bravo Papa Echo is the reg on the plane. This is a first one for us. I always say I love first time planes that we've never seen before. So yeah, this is Fly Jenna. We don't have any more information.
It's registered in Pakistan.
Oh,
Pakistan. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And originally the airplane belonged to Go Air out of India.
Go Air. Okay, so it's all right.
Wow. So this is an A320. I don't think it's a Neo. It's just a
no,
it's
an
A320. Yeah. Wow. And where is it at right now? It's on the ground somewhere. It is in Sharjah. Where's Sharjah? In the United Arab Emirates, and it came from Islamabad, which is in Pakistan. All right. Wow, very cool, Richard. Thank you so much, my friend. Man, we started off with a new one we've never seen. I like that. All right, MJ, what do we got next?
Ready for the next one? All right, so next we have Alvanor.
All right.
Alvanor has us a military aircraft, 850001.
Yeah, that's something. Well, sorry.
Got a little lint on my microphone. All right, Alvanor, is this a Russian or American? Lockheed C5. Man, I would love to see one of those up close in person. I'm telling you.
So huge, those things. Oh my god.
And about 2 hours north of here, we have Travis Air Force Base, and I'm sure they have C5s that come in and out of there. But man, I'd love to see one up close. I've heard they are humongous.
Yeah.
Are they bigger than an A380 commercial plane?
The wings are, I think, bro.
Yeah, I would think maybe
Did I see it?
wingspan definitely. Lengthwise, it'd be close, but it's. I mean, they're a huge airplane. C5.
There we go, right there.
The
There's
Air Guard here in Memphis used to have those
wow, look
back in
at
the
that.
day. They're pretty huge.
Yeah,
Wow,
I don't think I've seen it,
man, my
but
goodness, that thing is huge.
jeez.
But yeah, I would love to see one in person. That'd be awesome. Alvinor, have you ever? Oh, Alvinor said he saw it last week. Oh man.
Oh, is that what it was? All right.
I went to
Yeah.
Miramar. Oh my gosh.
He said absolutely massive in person. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. I
Well,
would
there's
love
not
to
as
see one in person.
not as many of them still flying. I mean, they parked a lot of the C5As, but this is, I guess, this is a C5M. They had some
Yeah.
updates done to it.
Yeah, this one is 39 years old. Man, was it 1986? It was manufactured. And let's see, right now it is in Valdosta, Georgia. And it was in San Diego last week. Was that at the Miramar show? I believe.
Yeah.
See where else? Wow, yeah. Awesome. Hey, Alvinor, thank you so much, my friend. Very cool plane. Man, humongous. All right. Who do we got next, Mr. MJ?
All right, we got Mark Bright Spark. He has
All right.
got Mike Sierra Charlie 2923.
All right, Mark. Okay. Oh, looks like we got something interesting here.
Something different, huh?
All right, this one is in the air. This is Air Cairo out of Egypt.
Nice.
And what is this? Oh, this is an A320 Neo. All right,
Yeah.
we're in the. Let's see where it's at right now. No, we'll see the picture first.
Croatia.
It's doing that again. All right. Let's see here. Okay, somebody told me what the trick was to this site to go to the front and put it in to the homepage.
Nice. Oh, you found a roundabout. Nice.
Let's see.
That's
Nope.
the one.
Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Nope. I think there are issues with my computer.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, right now I have like flight radar and air nav radar are just looking like very choppy. The planes that are on the ground taxiing are very choppy. Even on my computer at work, I tried it there to test it, so I don't know what's going on. All right, here's the picture of Air Cairo. Ooh, very colorful plane. Kind of like it. Looks a little. It has a purple tail. MJ, what do you think?
I like the purple. The purple is always good.
Yep, especially a purple tail.
There.
Yep. But yeah, aircairo.com out of Egypt in the A320 Neo. That's a pretty good looking plane. I kind of like it. And let's see.
So it is your computer, unfortunately, because I pulled it up and it came up fine.
Oh,
yeah, it came up fine on my jet for me. So.
Yeah, I think there's something with my router or something. I might need some updates. But anyways, here's the plane right here. Where is it at? It is. Oh, it's down. Is this the Mediterranean here between Italy and
it's in Croatia,
Bosnia, Slovenia? Here's Italy.
And I fly over Greece next. Yeah.
And it's going to Marsa Alam. I don't know where that's at. Probably in Egypt, I imagine. Let's see the route.
Yep.
Yep, right there in Egypt on the coast. Very cool. About a 4-hour flight. Not too bad on a 320 Neo. Not too bad. All right. Thank you. Was that Mark, right?
That was Mark, yes.
All right, Mark. Thank you. Another first one. We have 2 first timers today. That airlines we've never seen before. Thank you, Mark. All right. MJ, who's next?
Right. Next, we got Sam. Sam has us Bravo 308 Tango.
All right, Sam. Let's see what Sam's got. Let me check something here real quick. All right. What does Sam have for us today? Oh, look at this. Sam has China Southern Airlines going from Amsterdam to Guangzhou. This is a special livery, but it doesn't say what the special livery is on this.
It doesn't say, does it? No.
Let's see if we can look at the photo of this. Oh, okay. This photo came up.
That was the one I was going to show. Okay, all right.
looking in the description here to see what it is, but
It's just a regular China Southern, but it's a new livery. I don't know.
yeah, that's a beautiful plane. I love it.
There's no
And
name,
it's
but
very colorful. Yeah, very nice plane. I like it.
it's fantastic.
I mean, and it's an A350. Like we always say, a lot of things look good on an A350. A lot of liveries always look good on an A350. Anything look good on an A350.
It's nicer than
That's awesome, Sam. And let's see where it is at right now. Let's go over here. Where is it?
You want to come here?
Wow. Look, oh, it's up over Mongolia. It has been in the air.
Cool.
Yeah. It has been in the air for 6.5 hours, so that's 3 hours and 45 minutes. So about a little over a 10-hour flight. Wow.
It's far.
But yeah, that's okay. Sam says it's the Chinese National Games livery.
Oh, that's what it is. It doesn't say.
All right. Thank you for that, Sam. Beautiful plane, Sam. Thank you so much. All right, MJ.
All right, we're next. Sorry, I had a little grandson interruption there.
Oh, no worries.
Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, so we're at Full Metal. That was just Sam. So Full Metal Dragon has 8Q. Hi, buddy. Mike Alpha Oscar. Could you hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Dado. So
hi.
he calls me Dado.
I say hi. Hi.
Everybody says hi.
Okay.
That's me.
Hi, little guy.
Did you get it?
What was the reg again?
8 kilo.
Oh, 8 kilo.
Mike. Yeah, 8 kilo Mike Alpha Oscar.
There we go. I am not seeing anything.
Maybe that's 0 then. Maybe that's Mike Alpha 0. Oh, no. That was my fault. 8 Quebec Mike Alpha Oscar.
8 Quebec.
Mike Alpha Oscar.
There we go.
There we go.
Full Metal Dragon, son.
I was reading it right. I wasn't saying it right.
Oh, it's a DHC 6. Oh, it's a Twin Otter for Trans Maldivian Airways. It's the Underwater World livery. Oh, I gotta see it. I hope we can get this one.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
No. Let's see if we can get this photo.
Underwater World livery.
All right, the photo is not coming up, so I'm going to go over to our other website that we use to pull up photos.
Oh, it's in the Maldives.
I guess, yeah.
Very cool.
I want to see this plane so bad because it's
very cool.
I've always wanted to fly in a water plane. Need to go to Seattle and do that.
Where is it? I don't know.
That one there.
There we go.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the one.
There it is right there. You see it now?
Wow.
Whoa, that's a cool plane. Oh my gosh.
Man, they got a fleet of planes, don't they?
Oh man, look at all those. Holy smokes. You got to see at least almost 10 of them there, or a dozen.
All islands, so they got to fly between them.
That's true.
The world's largest seaplane operator. Well, it makes sense now.
Oh, yeah.
But what do we see on them? We see like a lobster, different types of fish, and
right in the corner there.
Yeah. I'll take one of those lobster tails.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yep. All right, Lady Cat. We'll see you later. Lady Cat is going to see California One at her local airport. Have fun. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Wow, that's a cool plane, Full Metal Dragon. Wow, very colorful, very colorful. And it is on the ground right now, or it's in the water right now.
Good one.
Yeah, it really doesn't have locations too much, really. Doesn't even
Probably
say
just
where
like
it's at right now. Yeah,
local deal there.
Very cool. Thank you, my friend. Very nice. All right, MJ, what do we got?
All right, next we have Daniel.
Daniel Home.
Has November 631, November Kilo.
Oh, Spirit. Oh, the old school Spirit livery going to San Jose.
Oh, nice.
Skittles.
Skittles.
It's going from San Jose to Las Vegas. This was sometimes people get confused asking if this is like a new livery for Spirit. It's actually their former livery. I think there's a couple of these planes they never repainted, from what I understand. They never repainted.
There's probably about 6 of them left. Yeah, there's not
they
very
never
many.
repainted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I understand, Spirit has they're going to stop service from San Jose and Oakland, I think this coming week or sometime this month. They're supposed to stop.
They're making a lot of changes to try to survive and make it to the end of the year at least.
Daniel thinks this is their last departure out of SJP today. Oh my gosh. Well, at least they did it with the retro plane. Well, not the retro. I can say it's a retro. I don't know. Let's get a closer look for those who may have never seen it before. Give me
Supposedly
1 second.
they're going to park about 100 airplanes.
Yep. Well, I was saying earlier that they got some funding this last week, but not sure how much they really got. I think it's a couple $100 million, but I think it's just to keep their heads above water, to be honest.
They're
supposed to be furloughing some crew, pilots and flight attendants. But here's what that plane looks like. The Skittles plane. Yep. Sal's here. Cali Planes. Hi, Sal. Yeah, I said that's the last flight today. Oh my gosh, what a bummer. Robert Miner says they're leaving Sacramento as well. So, oh my goodness.
Staying in LAX. That's my question. No more. It was the last one I saw yesterday. Jeez.
Yep.
Who knows?
So this one right now is over California Central Valley, just north of Fresno, and it's going to make its way into Las Vegas. I don't know if Sal probably won't make it in time to see it there. He's on it. Sal's probably on the road right now going to Vegas. Everybody knows 6 o'clock Pacific time. Oh, what do we have here? Cathay Pacific Cargo going to LAX. Nice. It's always nice to see what's also around. All right. Any more for round one, MJ?
I have one, but if you want to go ahead and open up round two, I can start writing that down.
Let's do yours.
All right. So that is Juliet Echo Sierra 3740.
And then Michael, if you have one.
Michael.
I don't know if we did this one before, but yeah.
All right. Oh, JetSmart. Oh, very cool. This is a King Penguin livery, a special livery. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, look at the penguin back there. Looking up in the sky or doing a nod. Like, hey, what's up? Doing the nod. What's up, eh? Yep. Okay. Yeah, we've never seen this one. The penguin livery. What do they call it again? King Penguin livery. All right.
King Penguin.
Cool.
Which I guess is from that part of South America, maybe. I'm not sure.
All right. And this plane's going from, I can't pronounce this, Neuquén. And is this Salta?
Yes.
Or
they're in Argentina to Salta, which I'm not really sure where that is.
Okay. Is Salta pronounced Salta or Sal?
It's also in Argentina, so I guess it's just a domestic flight.
If you get it, Salta.
To the north part of Argentina.
Some of those that are mods on Cali Planes would get this one. Is it Salta?
Salta.
A very cool plane. And where is it right now? It is over
Argentina.
Over Argentina. All right. Very cool, MJ. Thank you. And
yes,
Michael, did you have one?
No, we did it already. I'll look for one though.
All right. All right. Well, that's going to end round one. We'll start taking. All right, let's do one more round. We're going to open up your request for round two. We're only going to. This is the final round for today, so make it count. And yeah, there we go. Alvanor's already in. Yeah. And I'll have my request at the end too. Everybody knows what I track.
Oh yeah.
Chasing that thing for another 5 years probably. If they still have the livery on it in 5 years, or even have the plane in 5 years. I know, and sometimes Daniel will email me saying, "Hey, it's gonna be here," and it always sneaks in either too late or too early in the morning, or too late at night, or when I'm working and I just can't leave work to go plane spotting, and I'm not gonna ask my boss, "Hey, can I leave for a couple hours to go see an airplane?" I'm not gonna do that. So. Man, I don't know. Maybe I need to start praying and ask God to direct me to that plane. I'm not joking either. Maybe he might. He might do that for me. Who knows? Anyways, Southwest is after their Dash 700s. Yeah, Freedom One should be safe for a while. I know they're going to keep the Dash 800s in the fleet for a while. Oh, Alvinor, thank you so much. Alvinor sends a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, we are live next week. We will be having a show. So yes, send me the 3 images, and if you can email those to me, and in the subject put October 11th show, and we'll get those in. And yeah, thank you so much, Alvinor, for the $5. Really appreciate the support, and we will get those photos in next week's show. All right, look at that. We've got some requests going in. I love it. And Michael and MJ, you guys can add yours in if you'd like it as well.
Okay.
There we go. Mark's got his.
Oops.
Very cool. Very cool. Full Metal Dragon, do you have one? Are you doing some research, trying to see what you got? Yep. This is where I need the music. We were talking about having music during the request time, and then when we start tracking the planes, to shut the music off. So I got to try to get that going for next week. Oh, you did Full Metal Dragon. Okay, round 2. You did get one. Okay, sorry about that.
I got one in there.
I didn't see it.
Hang on. Then I missed it. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Full Metal Dragon, son.
I don't.
No, I think you only sent yours for round 1. We're in round 2 now.
Yeah, I don't see one for Full Metal Dragon for round 2.
If you have one, Full Metal Dragon, go ahead and send it in. We'll wait. We're in no rush. There we go. There, she's got it. Thank you so much, friend. Michael's got his in. All right, last call. We'll take your request, and yeah, we'll have a show next week. All right, anybody else? I keep looking over at my other computer that's doing the SFO tracking and ATC feed, and yeah, I'm having some issues. I still think it's my router.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I emailed Flight Radar and let them know that you know, the web-based version on multiple computers and multiple browsers, it's just so choppy.
It glitches a lot. It's better on my computer.
Yeah, I bet yours is smooth. But all right, back to the tracking. I think we're gonna close round 2, and that's the end of the requests for round 2, and we'll start tracking them here in a moment. And then at the end of round 2, we'll give MJ's, and then I'll do mine.
All right. Are we ready?
MJ, I'm ready.
All right. So the first one's going to be. Oh my God! I can't even read my handwriting. Oh, this is Alvinor. Alvinor's. So, November 101, Papa Juliet.
Alvinor, no Russian stuff today. Kind of surprised.
You gotta keep you guessing.
Oh, what is that?
Sorry. This is a L39 Albatross. So
cool. Little
46 years old. Let's see if the picture comes up. Yes, it does. And I'll show that to you. Oh, look at that. Strong. So is it in support of is this like in support of breast cancer?
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's a cool looking L39. I've actually been right up close to an L39 before. Just south of me is a smaller town named Hollister. They have a little airport there. And back like 20, 25 years ago, somebody had an L39 that they were had there in one of the hangars. They had it outside on the apron. So yeah, they just let us walk around. It's a very cool looking plane. Yeah, this is a cool looking plane, Alvinor. Pink strong. And let's see, where is it right now? It is in Camarillo, California. All right. It was in San Diego. Was this at the air show as well, Alvinor? Because I know you hit up quite a few air shows. All right. Alvinor, thank you so much, my friend. That's a cool looking plane. All right. Who do we have next, MJ?
All right. Next is going to be Richard. Richard.
All right, Richard.
Man, I hope I may have wrote that down. Uniform Kilo 67002. I think I wrote that down.
All right, this is
No, so I put in there. Uniform Kilo.
Uzbekistan Airways. Yeah, Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Gotcha.
I've seen Uzbekistan whenever I've seen streams from like JFK.
Yeah, they have them.
Very, very unique colors.
They're
All
long
right,
blue.
let's see. Let me get it on the other site. Just give me a moment. There we go. That's a nice picture right there.
Nice.
Here we go. Uzbekistan 7. Oh, this is a freighter. Okay.
Nice. Very cool.
How many of you have ever seen Uzbekistan? Very, very interesting colors.
It's like flag colors, huh?
Very interesting colors with the green. And I know for passenger, I think they have some Dreamliners. And that's what I've seen going into JFK. I think like a Dash 8. I think it was a Dash 8, what I saw the one time. Yeah, but this is their 767 freighter with no winglets. Man, good thing Lady Cat left, huh?
I know.
Yep. And this plane right now it's back in Uzbekistan. All right. Yep, it's back in Uzbekistan. And yeah. All right. It's been over to the UK about September 1st. Wow, very cool. All right, Richard, thank you so much, my friend. Very cool plane. All right, MJ, what's next?
We got Robert. Robert has Bravo 900 Alpha Alpha.
All right. B9, or is it N900 Alpha?
Bravo 900 Alpha Alpha.
I have nothing for that.
That's what he's got written down here. Bravo 900 Alpha Alpha.
That's what it is with them.
Robert, can you confirm that is the reg you wanted? Because I'm not pulling anything up here, Robert.
Unless he miskeyed it and it was November 900 Alpha Alpha.
Maybe.
Well, there
November
is.
900.
I do have something for that.
Could be it's that.
There's no. Oh, this is number 3 worldwide. Okay. Okay. Let's go over to the other site and let's see if we can pull up a photo of N900.
What is that?
Alpha Alpha.
Evictor Harmony LSA.
Yeah, there are no photos available of this, but it looks like it is flying. So it's in California. It flew from Sacramento down to Modesto, did a loop, and it looks like it's headed back to Sacramento.
Test flight, huh?
Yeah, let's see what kind of.
Yeah, but what is that?
Yeah,
Harmony.
Let's go to our friend Google, see if we could pick up an image. Okay. Oh, is this like one of those kit planes that you can like build at home?
Oh yeah, it could be. Those get reg numbers? Wow.
Yeah, that's what it is, like a kit plane, sure is.
I guess they need reg numbers, right? Whatever's flying.
There it is. Well, that's not the exact plane, but there's one of them right there.
Oh, that's a big plane.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yep.
You can build those? Wow.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, you can get a kit plane and build it, and then I guess does it get certified by the FAA after something? MJ, is that how it works?
Well, there's it gives you some kind of loophole on operating it if it's considered experimental. But yeah, I don't know. I've never seen one of those. I don't know a whole lot about that.
Oh, okay, all right.
Looks pretty spacious in the cockpit there.
It does. Yeah, it looks pretty spacious for 2 people. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. All right. Thank you, Robert. All right. What do we got next?
All right. Next, we have Daniel.
All right,
Daniel has Bravo 7882.
All right, Daniel's got some China Eastern Airlines. There's a plane right there. What's the name of this livery, Daniel?
Cool looking livery.
Name of it.
Yeah, something. It's like,
yeah, I'm not seeing the name of the livery.
on the wing, it says,
Unless the photographer put it down here in the notes, they didn't.
It is the for the National Museum of China.
Okay.
Oh wow, very cool.
Nice.
National Museum. Oh yeah, I see the word museum up there a little bit. What do we got? Yeah, there's some pretty cool things on there. Very nice, Daniel. Very nice. All right, thank you, Daniel, for that special livery. Very, very cool. All right, who do we have next, MJ?
Next, we have Mark, and
All
Mark,
right, Mark
has Sierra Juliet X-ray 010. You'll see my T-shirt.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
So we got some Starlux going to Ontario, California.
Starlux.
Oh yeah, that's right. They go to Ontario, California. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. Let's take a look at Starlux. Okay, the photo came up. Awesome. There's Starlux. Man, I'm telling you, if I ever had to fly to Taiwan and I had the funds, I would definitely go on Starlux.
EVA would be a close second.
EVA would be a close second, and then China Airlines would be third, and then United would probably be last. But I'm saying, if you had the money to splurge and get in business or first class in Starlux, definitely Starlux. Yeah, they're. I've seen like trip reports and photos of the interior of their planes, and man, they look so cool. So, all right, so this is Starlux, and I'll show you guys where it's going. So yeah, it left Taipei, Taiwan, 6 hours 47 minutes ago, and right now it's over the Pacific, and it still has 4 hours 42 minutes. And this plane was just delivered in February, so it's got that new plane smell. And Ontario, for those who may not know, is east of Los Angeles.
Yep. Before
Los Angeles, right there. There's Los Angeles. LAX is down there. Yeah, very cool.
Big hub for UPS.
Very big UPS hub. Very big, yeah. All right, Mark. Thank you so much. Starlux is awesome. All right, who do we got next? Daniel Hong, United's 2 Vanilla.
Yeah, it is.
Next is Michael's.
Oh yeah.
Michael has Whiskey Alpha Lima 3174. Hey, buddy.
Daniel, Starlux also goes to LAX. It goes to both. Yep, goes to both. I guess over in that area of Southern California, there's a large Asian population, large Taiwanese population, so that's why they go to Ontario as well as LAX. All right, what does Michael have for us? Ooh,
a special one for Steve.
World Atlantic Airline MD-83. Oh my gosh, this looks flying. It's going from Holguin to Miami. Where's Holguin? Where in the world is Holguin?
Cuba.
Oh, in Cuba. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Cuban
Let's take a look at a picture of this plane.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
MD-83.
Here. Wow.
Yeah, look at that. It reminds me of American kind of, but not exactly.
MJ, would you mind taking a moment and maybe seeing some history on this plane, if you wouldn't mind?
What's the reg?
November 801 Whiskey Alpha.
You gonna help me?
So cute.
You going to help? Say hi.
Hi.
Well, easy what you're touching there, buddy. Easy what you're touching. There you go.
I just banged the keys.
So
you have a young aviation enthusiast right there.
All right. So originally, that's what I thought. It's American Airlines.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because of the bare metal. Yeah.
And then World Atlantic got it in 2018.
Oh, it's pretty
crazy, right?
All right, Alvinor, we'll see you next time. And don't forget to email me, my friend. And thank you again for the super chat. So yeah, I was wondering if it was ex-American
What's that?
because of the
Did you
bare
do something
metal.
to your radio?
It does have a sunscreen nose on it. So yeah. All right. And yeah, like we said, this one is going to Miami. Okay.
Yeah,
Very cool. So it must like fly charters or something.
yeah, maybe.
It flies. Yeah, they fly in and out of Miami, mostly to Cuba, back and
Yeah.
forth. They have 2 or 3 in their fleet, and that's pretty much all they fly. Easy,
Oh,
buddy.
okay.
That's fall off that table, and no problem.
Very cool. All right. Who's next? MJ.
Next, do you have a plane? No. Let's see. Full Metal Dragon has November 559 Alpha Sierra.
All right.
Look, who's that right there?
Some
That's you.
Alaska action coming out of SFO. Oh yes. Look at this one. I like this one.
Hold on.
This is the Zot Corning livery.
Yeah,
Or
And
no?
it's going
that's
from
so cool. I saw that one when I was in Seattle, but I couldn't get a good picture of it.
yeah.
That one-
I mean,
Yeah.
I love their Alaska. I love their special liveries.
It's blue, so I thumbs up for that.
Yep. That's a very cool looking plane. It just left SFO a while ago too. Left SFO almost an hour ago. But yeah, that's a very cool livery.
I don't have anything for you to play with.
And then let's take a look at the tracking on this one. It is over Western Utah, and it is going to Greensboro,
North
South
Carolina.
Carolina?
North Carolina.
You know what? This looks like a charter because it's the flight number is 9460,
Well, they're playing the Panthers this weekend, right?
and in the 9000s in flight numbers that would be a charter.
It's got to be the Panthers, dude. North Carolina.
Yeah.
Are they playing out here?
Let me see.
North Carolina.
It'd be the preseason, but or has the NHL season started yet?
NFL started. No, they're playing Miami, so that's not.
Well, if it's an NHL, they'd be flying into San Jose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel, it's not a usual destination. The flight number is 9460, so it's got to be some type of charter.
That's weird.
Go ahead.
49ers just played the Rams like the other day, so there's no way they're
Yeah, they
flying.
play Thursday night.
And they usually fly United 777s out of San Jose. Unless it's past 11 p.m., I think they fly into SFO, Daniel? Okay, Boeing is also Greensboro is also a Boeing maintenance location.
Wow, that would be why.
Okay,
good. Could be a maintenance flight.
Yep.
Maintenance
Nice
flight.
catch, Full Metal Dragon. Thank you. All right, Full Metal Dragon, thank you for this special flight, special livery. All right, MJ next.
Next is going to be me.
Okay.
So it's that's not the one I want to do though. Hang on. Where'd it go? Papa Uniform Echo 301. Okay, thank you.
Oh, what is this? MJ? Plus Ultra.
330.
Plus Ultra out of Spain. This is an A330-200. I don't know if I've ever seen Plus Ultra. I want to see if we get the picture.
I neither. That's why I can.
Is this a charter?
Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is new for us.
It looks like the Bolivian.
A330-200 is kind of chubby, kind of thick, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that's their livery. That's their plane right there. Oh my gosh.
For a reason.
Yep. Kind of a simple livery. Nothing too flashy. Gets the point
like
across who they are. And let's see where it is at right now. So it's going from Madrid, Spain to Lima, Peru. Oh my gosh. And it just left. Oh no, it has an hour and 30 left to get to Lima.
Yeah. See, buddy.
Where's it at right now?
In Brazil somewhere.
Is it over Brazil?
It's I think it's over Bolivia.
Or Bolivia.
I think it's what caught my eye. Yeah, it's over Bolivia. No, it is over Brazil. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Missed it when I first noticed it was close.
Yeah, and it's got an hour and 27 minutes to Lima. Wow. And this plane's 19 years old. And yeah, 40,000 feet altitude. Wow. All right. Very cool. MJ, thank you for the rare one that we haven't seen yet. All right, my friends, we're going to close this out with my request. As you know, it is a Southwest Freedom 1.
It's probably not
All
on
right,
the
where
west.
is it?
Oh, easy, ezy. We can hit
I see
it.
Las
It's in
Vegas.
Nashville right now.
Like
I see Vegas.
It's going to be in Vegas, but it's early in the morning. I don't think Sal's going to be up that early to go out
Right.
plane spotting. It'll be in Long Beach tomorrow night, Michael.
Tomorrow night? Oh
Yep.
man. I'll
Be back in Vegas Monday morning. Yep, it's not coming near me. Oh man, what a bummer. Well,
for some visit tomorrow
and
night.
who's saying if it did come towards me, who's saying that I'd even be able to go see it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the end of our flight tracking, my friends. Thank you so much.
See, look, who's that? Who's
It's
that guy?
always a good time.
I'm Dado, yes.
That's Dado?
Who's that? I'm Dado.
Dado.
Dado?
Dado. See, Dado's on the screen.
How old's your grandson?
Dado, see? My grandson, RK.
How old is he?
He is 15 months old. Dado.
Dado. He's a cute little guy.
Oh, yeah.
See, Dado.
Yeah, man. Call him Dad-san.
Easy.
Dado-san.
Dado-san. Dado.
Dado-san. Yep.
Granddad. Granddad.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm granddad.
All right, my friends, we are going to close out the show. Thank you so much for being with us. Before we go real quick, don't forget,
Careful.
if you haven't liked or subscribed, if you wouldn't mind doing that, it's great. It's free and it really helps us out. If you want to contact me, there's my email, aviationontheradar@gmail.com. And finally, if you want to follow us on social media, we are on Instagram, and there's our handle @AviationOnTheRadar. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being with us. We'll be back next Saturday at the same time, same place. MJ and grandson, thank you so much. Michael and piano, thank you so much. Yes. And we're going to head out, and we'll see you all next week. Adios and sayonara.